All right, guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I got another banger for you today. And we're going to do it on the 275-pound Nasser El Sonbaty at the 1999 Mr. Olympia. And I got to say, he looked pretty good and placed in the top 6. But he was holding a little bit of water, and he was down in size a little bit from 1996, 1997, and even 1998. Now, like I said, he placed in the top 6. You had Ronnie King Coleman, who placed first, and I mean nobody was beating the big King Ronnie Coleman in 1999. Then second, we had Flex Wheeler. Third was Chris Cormier, who I think should have placed second. I think he was better than Flex Wheeler. Then fourth, we had Kevin Levrone. Fifth was Sean Ray, and I think Sean Ray was a little bit better than Kevin Levrone, so you could say Sean Ray should have placed fourth. Then Nasser El Sonbaty took 6th. Paul Dillette took 7th. 8th was Lee Priest, and I think Lee Priest could have placed ahead of Paul Dillette for 7th place. 9th was Dexter the Blade Jackson, and this was Dexter's first Mr. Olympia competition. Then 10th was Milos Sarcev, but 10th was really Marcus Rule, but he got disqualified for using diuretics. And this was Marcus Rule's first Mr. Olympia contest. But everybody up on that stage was using fucking diuretics, but I digress again. Then Mike Matarazzo took 11th. Ernie Taylor took 12th. 14th was Jay Cutler. 15th was Jean-Pierre Fuchs. So 1 through fucking 15 can be a Mr. Olympia champion nowadays. I mean, even 14th place Jay Cutler had a Mr. Olympia caliber physique in 1999, and that was Jay Cutler's first Mr. Olympia contest as well. So it was Marcus Rule's first Mr. Olympia contest, Jay Cutler's first Mr. Olympia contest, and Dexter the Blade Jackson's first Mr. Olympia contest. And they placed pretty damn good because that Mr. Olympia contest was fucking stacked. Now, guys, let's get on to Nasser's physique. Now, he is down in size a little bit from 1997, 1996, or even 1998. As you could see in the quad department, his quads are definitely down a little bit in size. His calves are gigantic, but he is holding water. He's holding a little bit too much water. He's not as paper-thin skinned, and he's not as ripped as he was, let's say 96, 97, or even 98. Because 1995... that was an off year for Nasser. Nasser was just coming up in the ranks, so 94 and 95 weren't that great for Nasser, but 96 to 98, unbelievable. Because here in 1999, he looks good, but like I said, he's holding a little bit too much water. His midsection's protruding a little bit. His midsection was a lot tighter at the 1996, 1997 Mr. Olympia, I can tell you that much. Because when he hits an ab and thigh, it's so evident. Plus, he doesn't have those deep cuts to the midsection neither. Now, from behind, he looks pretty good. He's got a pretty decent rear double bicep. His lower back kind of sucks, but that's genetics. He's got great hams and glutes, huge calves, pretty decent rear double bicep, but he doesn't hold the rear double bicep pose straight on because he plays to his strengths. I noticed that. Then he's got a great rear lat spread. I mean, it's not the best in the world. His traps could be popping, a little bit more, but he is pretty wide and he has a pretty decent rear lat spread. He's got big arms, even though he's using oil in the biceps, a little bit in the triceps and in the shoulders. But Nasser always used oil. From 1997 on, he always used oil, especially in 1998, the year before this. You can so tell he was using a lot of oil. He cut back on the oil. But look at his midsection, though. It looks very blocky and it looks very long compared to what it looked like a couple of years before, because when he hits an ab and thigh, he has one of the best ab and thigh poses in all of bodybuilding with a sick V-taper. But I digress again. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this version of Nasser at the 1999 Mr. Olympia, and where do you think he should have placed? Mikey from Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out, guys.